This is why I train in martial arts.
The video. Now, we chose not to air the rest of it due to its graphic nature. The fight happened Friday. Police say the baby was taken to Colquitt Regional Medical Center on Saturday, where he died. A frequent customer of the beauty supply store says she is in complete disbelief.
Where them kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's stories like this that I think about when people ask me, well, what's the youngest that you would take a child? And I have to tell them 3 years old. But I also have to tell them at the time of making this video, I don't have toddler classes available right now. Check back on the website, though, cecilryu.org, cecilryu.org, and see if I have had toddler classes added back. They're just not right now in late July 2019. This is a story about a mother who killed her baby by dropping the child, a female baby, during a street fight. You know, before I go ahead and read the story, let me just say that there's no amount of martial arts training that's going to protect an infant. You may say, "Doy." No kidding. But I often wonder if some people really think that I'm going to be able to keep their child from being bullied, from being hurt, from not having to be looked after by adults because they put them in a martial arts class. The ultimate responsibility for a child's safety lies on the adults. So let's go ahead and get to this. You know, I'm all over the place with this because this is an infant. I can't teach a 3-month-old how to roll and tuck. You don't need to teach them how to protect themselves because a lot of times children are naturally loose and naturally flexible. So a lot of times when children fall or they drop from a little bit because they don't tense up, because they don't know to, their bodies can actually make them protect themselves. But if we're dropping a baby on their head, you know, when their skull is not even fully formed, there's nothing I'm going to be able to teach a little baby like that to do. Mom, Dad, you have to protect that child. A mother who has been charged with her own baby's murder after allegedly dropping him during a fight. So it's a him. I thought it was a her. This is at the Independent, one of the UK news sites. But they're talking about something in America, down in Georgia. Karen LaShawn Harrison, 26, is accused of dropping a 3-month-old son on the concrete ground of a car park during a brawl with another woman in Moultrie, Georgia. CCTV footage captured by the Thomas Beauty Supply Shop on Friday shows the baby falling from his mother's arms as she appears to be hit and dragged by the hair during the altercation. The video shows bystanders rushing in to pull the two women apart while another woman picks up the child who has been left lying on the ground while they continue fighting. The baby was taken to the hospital during the following day by his mother, but later died from the injuries after he suffered during the fall. I bet you if she'd taken the child to the hospital immediately, the child could have been saved. Because a lot of times, you know, it takes time for the brain to swell and for internal bleeding and stuff like that. If you drop a child, stop whatever you're doing. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Rush straight to the hospital so you can save the child's life. Police allege that Miss Harrison lied and said her son was injured while he fell from a caregiver's arms. A postmortem to determine the cause of death is due to be carried out. Miss Harrison was charged with felony murder, first-degree cruelty to children, second-degree cruelty to children, simple battery, and affray fighting. WALB News reported. Carnietta Clark, 26, who was not involved in the fight, was charged with making a false statement in writings and instructions of an officer. Lieutenant Freddie Williams of Moultrie Police Department told WTLX-TV, "It's very disturbing that the two adults would fight in a public place, especially while holding a 3-month-old child in their arms." And you know, I used to think that people were a little weird by saying, what would you do if you're holding a child? What would you do if you have a bag of groceries in your arm? How are you going to fight? How are you going to carry out your martial arts training? And that's some of the type of stuff that I would like to get into and like to be able to do. But you know, if you don't know your fundamentals, we can't get into more advanced things like that. Sorry, we just can't. The name of the other woman involved in the fight has not been released by police, but it is understood she has not been charged. WTOLX reports. Well, I bet you it's probably because the mother most likely started that fight, so they're not going to charge the other woman with defending herself, because it's not everybody else's responsibility to protect your child. It's your responsibility to protect your child. This is just sad beyond belief. And you know, martial arts can't protect you from everything, it can't make you bulletproof. So if you think that you're going to be able to come and take a class, and that means that your child that barely knows how to walk is all really going to be able to throw hands, to kick, to pin, to do a joint lock, please think again. Yeah, I know you think that I'm being crazy and I'm exaggerating, but I wonder if that's what some people think, man. Like, and even if your 3-year-old comes and takes martial arts lessons from me, don't think that your 3-year-old child is going to be able to beat up a 13-year-old or even an adult, because that's probably not going to happen anytime soon.
I really feel bad for the baby. Just an innocent child, life gone that soon. Just 3 months old is crazy. I just feel bad.
Police say the infant's body has been sent for an autopsy. They say the investigation is continuing and more arrests are possible.
Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people like to talk about the martial arts. And peace.